Start. Here we go. Hello, YouTubes. Hi, hi. We're gonna be playing the Stanley Parable today. We'll see. Let me. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Where's the? Here we go. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the way of subtitles or not. So if I end up being in the way of subtitles, do let me know. And we'll see. We'll manage. We'll do the things and the stuff and the things and the stuff. Alrighty. What time is it? It's 38. There we go. Confirm. Bonjour. How do you say hello? And mochi? No, mochi mosh is hello, but it's phones, right? In Japanese. Ohio, YouTubes. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Oh, yeah, because I booted this game up just so I could set it up, so. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. I'm appreciated by this game. That's how I know that you care about the experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and set the screen and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. To my favorite time. 3 a.m., boy. The devil's hour. Go ahead. Pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. All right, I'll let you get back to the video game now. What's slime time? The slime model comes out. My slime model. My slime model. Can you guys hear the game all right? Should I put it a little bit higher? Or should we begin and then we'll see? Let's begin and then we'll see. We are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Deluxe 4K non-edited version.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job.
You can use it. You can use it wherever you want.
Room 427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders
Let me just hold on.
as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Is this one set up? Yeah, it is. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so I'm Stanley, and I need to make myself smaller. Hold on. Yeah, I'm big. Whenever I come out, I forgot that's angry, blushing, heart, and crying. Got it. Not what I was expecting. Yeah, I'm an angry little slime. Angie. This is a grum. It is. I'm notorious for eating ankles. And then Chad is notorious for wanting to put me in a jar. And that's not happening. Look at me, Chad. No jars. Ever. I must be a free slime. Oh my god. This is so sensitive. Alright. Can I click anything? I hate Monday. Oh my god, that's such an office cup, chat. Where's the I hate Fridays cup?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh no!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It was aliens. Aliens took my buddies. Well, I don't know if they were my buddies, but I like work. I just hate my boss. Oh my god, that's also just such an office cup. Can I go in this room? Oh, I just closed the door. The co-workers didn't turn off the computers. They're wasting electricity. 126. Wait, didn't I come out of... No, it was 327, I guess?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Damn, alright, narrator. I'm just curious, fuck's sake. Alright. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
They're exactly the same. And I guess I went to heaven because I can't see anything through the window. Interesting. Should we follow instructions or not? I guess we already followed them in the beginning by telling him the clock, so sure. All right. Computer's on. Hello? Tips for not getting fired. I like me some tips.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a... What? Use a slice to assure employees that everything is okay. Oli, hola, Diosito, hola. So who is this? Automatic? Everyone is unique. You most of all. I'm unique. Ah. Number of slices on this slide. Charts. Chart slices. Slice. Slides, not slices. That's enough slices. Ooh, broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh. Mama! Good morning. How are you? Buenos días. ¿Son buenos días para ti también? No sé. Good mama. Hold on. Oli, Oli, Oli. No le puedo saludar con la modelo. De verdad, because, yeah. Somebody redeemed my slime, so I'm slime timing right now. Pero hola, bienvenido a todos los que vienen de la raid. Soy Pixel Vaca, formerly one of Goo Mama's daughters. Te veo un poco diferente hoy. Te cortaste el pelo. Yo, cortarme el pelo, nah. Juego variedad de juegos. Usualmente streameo en inglés, pero me pueden hablar en español en confianza. Y sí, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for the raid, Kumama. Make sure you take after stream care. Stretch your patitas. Drink some water. I appreciate you so much. Big hecking smoosh and love bite, as you know I give. Appreciate the raid. Thank you. Mew, hola, hola. Bienvenida. Thank you for a follow. Thank you. Oh, y hoy estamos jugando Stanley Parable. I've never played it. So we're tackling that. She's having her lunch right now. Good. Buen provecho, que te aproveche y que la comida esté rica. Appreciate you. Again, big smoosh. The biggest of smooshes. And everybody from my chat, if you don't follow Kumai, you might as well.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
She is my VTuber mama and a lovely person overall. She also cosplays and she's an overall puck champ, honestly. A pretty cool gal. Okay. Executive bathroom. I'm a vampire in this game too. I don't have a reflection. Fuck. I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. What? Okay. Okay. Oh. I do like that you don't have to read in this game. Everything's like told to you. That's pretty hog. A piano.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
It's the aliens,
What he could
chat.
not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Huh? 2845?
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ooh. It's the aliens, right, chat? The aliens. It's all a simulation inside a simulation, inside a simulation, inside a simulation, inside another simulation.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
He shall not. Oh, what? I will question everything.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I'm curious. The
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
But it said escape. And I want to know how we die. Whee. Oh. I didn't die. Oh. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion,
I guess I am
Stanley
dying.
was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh no! Okay, I didn't think this game was actually gonna kill me. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body.
Oh my
him
God.
Instantly.
That's so graphic. Wait, but I didn't die. All right. Or I guess I did
it would
die.
be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Oh.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh. Oh my
When
God.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Oh my
Do you
God.
see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Button sounds. Meta the game. Ooh, I like number 5. Mambo number 5. Credits. Okay, do I see? So did I just get an ending? Hi! Hi, hi, hi. Office computers. Ayo, playing a card game? Does this tell me how many endings I could get or something? Or is this just how the restarting meta is? Interesante. A little bit of Monica is what I need. A little bit of Monica is what I need. Let's go right. Right as always. Right, right. Right, chat? Right? Underground. Okay.
Good and bad game design. Oh, but of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the
Oh
next
my
hour trying
God.
to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you.
The voice of the narrator recorded dialogue for the entire game, roughly 3 separated times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Oh. I shall see. I don't think I'm gonna get all the endings on this game. I don't even know how many they are. But, we'll see. Also, I gotta admit, I'm kind of a goody two-shoes when it comes to this type of games. And I don't tend to question things too much. Is that how? You will definitely not get all. Yeah, not without like help, I guess. Because I mean, somebody must have done. What is it called? The things you follow for video games.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
Okay.
How they both wish to be free.
All right.
Can you see?
Have you played this game
how
last?
much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I know
But
probably
listen
all
to
of
me.
them.
You can still save these two.
I played the
You can
original.
stop the program
Ooh.
before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Oh, got it. I think this one has the original and some extra endings or something like that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, can we
Stanley
just speed
decided to
through?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Speed through. Thing is, I didn't get like an I didn't get an achievement or anything. I'm so small. I'm so tiny. Look at me, chat. Anyway, I didn't get like an achievement or anything for the for that one. So I'm not too sure how you even know you did. Oh, I think you cut at the ending early. Oh, well, I mean, she told me to. Well, fuck.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Let's go the other
this
way.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yes.
Stanley simply, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'll try to question it a little bit longer, see what happens.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
I do
that
like the
story has
narrator's
been
voice.
about nothing but you all this time.
Do it for the
For
vine!
someone you've
Do it
been
for the
neglecting,
vine!
Stanley. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
Do a
Everyone
flip!
thinks you are very powerful.
I do. I like his voice. Like, I like the narrator's voice a lot. It's very soothing
All
to
of
the
his
ear.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Want to do something silly? In what sense? As long
When
as it's
Stanley came to
nothing,
a set of 2 open doors,
nothing
he
too
entered the door on
spoiler.
his
Like, if
left.
you're gonna tell me to do something that's kind of spoiler-y,
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
the
he wanted to
narrator is
stop
pretty
by
much
the employee
98% of
lounge
the game.
first,
That's true.
just to admire it.
You're right, you're right. It's kind of a secret.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room.
What a
What
gorgeous room.
Gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too
It's like a really hard to
horrible
make,
even
and
to
everyone
consider.
doesn't know a lot about it. Maybe I'll ask for you. I'll ask about it. Or you could drop it in the game section.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
In the game section in my
A room
Discord.
so utterly
And I could
captivating
get to it.
that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yes.
Really worth it.
You know, actually, if you evaluate this room, it's kind of not that big of a deal.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Like, why
It's
is this
possible
weird
that
stand
this is
thing
why
here?
Everyone left.
Like, this room, actually, maybe if there was some type of, like, crystals or something in this room, then maybe, but...
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there
There
was
was
no
none.
more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I'm just evaluating the room, narrator. Calm down, jeez.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. Stanley was so bad at following directions.
I wanna
it's
go
incredible he
that
wasn't
way.
fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Wonder
I'm
if
not
can you
sure
jump
really
into
are
that
needed.
section?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh, this
There's someone
time. Don't
you've
like
been
how the game
neglecting,
tells me all my
Stanley.
moves. Yeah.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who? Her? I have a wife and
This is it,
kids.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
All right.
She's been waiting.
All right. Hello? Who's been waiting? God? Got the power of God and enemy. It's a very dark room, bro. Hello? Oh, fuck.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
That's kind of creepy, but all right. Can't even pick it up, though. Ah! I can't. Is it E? Oh my god. Oh, thanks. Oh?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
The bread out of the oven?
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
No,
They wanna
my
commit their
wife.
life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
My wife.
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What did you do to my wife? How dare you? Women aren't real. Oh no. What the fuck? The narrator took my wife is what I... Should I? Okay. Give me back my wife.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press R on your keyboard. Is he trying to get me to be Stanley? No, fuck that. I'm not gonna be Stanley. I don't want to press R. Chat. Chat, get me out of here. I'm stuck. I'm stuck, Steppy bro. All right, I guess R.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Uh-huh.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I didn't choose this! Well, I guess I did walk in. Badge.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
Hey, yo.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Would you kindly?
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Damn. Press B to watch TV. Okay.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Oh.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk
You
to
kindly
realize that
do the
all
greedy.
his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Oh.
The thought excited him terribly.
Press H to spend time with the boys. Hey, yo. Nice.
So he
Where's
went
the boys?
further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Prepare dinner. Okay.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Mind
Down
control.
another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Are we just like
And down
getting back
another was a
to our
game with a
office?
baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again
And
then
again, and again.
over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
One more time. I wonder, right, if at
But
the
there
end,
is no answer. How
like,
could there possibly be?
if you get
In
enough,
reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
if you get
The
enough
longer he
endings,
spends here, the
does
more
it tell you that
invested
you
he
get
gets,
you got
the
them all
more
or
he
something?
forgets which life is the real one.
Oh, so
And
I'm
trying
the
to tell him
Lulu.
this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
All right. But then we'll just be stuck here, narrator. Are you gonna tell me how to escape? Are you gonna exit? What if I press escape? Ah, it just says begin the game again. So please press J to be at work in the morning. Beep 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 boop boop bop 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 bop. I'm stuck. Narrator. Narrador de mis fantasías. Help me! Help me! I am stuck otherwise. See? You don't help me out. I have to press the button. or I'll be stuck here forever and ever and ever and ever. And if I do press the button, I'm stuck here forever and ever and ever and ever. Regardless, so...
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press Y to question nothing, damn.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this time.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please die.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried...
Oh. Oh. The end is never the end. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
guess I
decided to go
died.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I guess I did die. Oh, fuck. Well, at least going on that other side got me an ending, so it's good that I
When
went
Stanley
that way,
came to a
right?
set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
And then you could proceed with this other side now. Although, I didn't quite
Yet
finish...
There was not a single person here either.
I didn't quite
Feeling a
finish
wave of
that one
disbelief,
ending where I
Stanley decided
died.
to go up to his boss's office.
Through the
hoping he might
escape.
find it. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh. Red. Oh. Why is it dead? Why is it red and creepy down here? Oh.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
I was
for
crazy
no
once.
reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I
Why
can't.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Oh.
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose
He's
his
just
job.
asleep.
He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Okay.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That's true.
Now
Kinda
the voice
sus.
was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Hi, Lana.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
And I'm floating?
Now,
Damn,
hearing
I'm
the voice
Superman.
speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the
Oh
voice
my
explain
God.
all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this
He's
was
having
a
an
dream.
existential
So
crisis.
he closed his eyes gently,
No.
and he invited himself to
No.
wake up. He felt
No.
the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
That's kind of
I'm
creepy,
through with
Stanley.
this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job.
Let me go
Let
back
me
to
continue
pushing
the
buttons.
buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my
But we
job.
already know the wife is a
All I
lie.
want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
The wife is a lie.
My life is normal.
Women aren't real.
I am normal.
We're figment of
Everything will be
imaginations.
fine.
Okay.
I am okay.
Oh my god. All right. Hello?
Stanley began screaming.
No.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
I have a
boss.
boss.
I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am
Oh,
I?
no.
Who am I?
Ah!
And everything went black.
Oh my god. What? Oh
This is
god.
the story of a woman named
Huh?
Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What
And although
the
she would
fuck?
soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
I was crazy
Everyone
once.
knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting
Dead.
to think this.
It's just
and in
like
a
me, for
certain
real,
way,
for real.
Seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Damn,
The
imagine
very
feeling better
important
about
people
seeing a dead
whose
body in front of you.
impressions her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Could be me. I mean, couldn't. I don't know. Maybe your keyboard decided for you. I'm back at the fucking office. Literally every Monday. Oh no. Okay, I guess we run over
Just
there.
a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Oh, the dialogue change.
No
Cat.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let's go. Office time. I'll wait input. Turn off! Oh. It went pig. Or accurate numbers of bytes. Hehehe. One byte. That's all it took. That's all it took. Alrighty.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
We
entered
already,
the
I
door
feel
on
like
his
we
left.
already did everything that could have been done that way, so. Could I go in and go back?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it. Yeah, that pretty, pretty room. So
The
pretty.
lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
It's because it's blue.
Grace, but
It's 'cause
eager
it's
to
blue.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yes, yes, yes.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
All right. I want to do that eventually, but not now, I guess. We'll get back on track.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Fuck it being a
With
big red bud.
disbelief,
Listen,
Stanley
it's
decided
red.
to go
It's the
up to
color
his
of
boss's
blood.
office. Hoping he might
I
find
am
an answer
attracted
coming
to
to
it.
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Never going down
to his
there, though.
boss's
That
office.
one was creepy. Have you been in the closet yet? Shh. No, I don't know.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
Was it 2,
life.
4, 5,
What
8?
could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind
888 was not
paintings,
the code.
desperate
It was
for clues to
333.
his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
There we go.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random
Random
buttons on the
buttons.
keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh, there was nothing this way. What? 1980 something. What if I go up? Oh, I can't go up. 1987. I wanted to press that big red button so badly.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
If light is on, call extension 914. This is where we went the other way. And I guess it's an ending, but I quit. I quit too early, so I don't think it counted. But I'm not gonna repeat all that dialogue, so we'll follow instructions, chat. We'll get our mind controlled. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Ooh, looks like the
Stanley thought to
X-Men thing.
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh yeah.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Fired?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom...
Is the only
meant
one
nothing.
person fired? No, there's 2 persons that are fired. Why does that one keep the number? Suspicious. Is there a number 1? Oh yeah, number 1 is right there. Number 1 to 602? Hey, that's a good amount of employees not fired. Out of 600, just to have 2 fired? I feel like that's pretty good. For a company that's messing up with our brains. Oop. Although...
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really
247.
been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only
Hi,
reason he
Burger.
was
Hi,
happy with his
Eliamos.
boring
Hola, hola.
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. It'd be cool if that screen for 247 just showed up my view of things.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
God, All right.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Happy, sad,
or sad, or
content.
content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink
So
in,
many cute colored
Stanley
buttons.
decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power.
Are you trying to
over
disobey the
another human
narrator?
life.
I've
For he
done it like a
would
couple of
dismantle
times.
the controls once and for all.
Done it a couple times. Right now we're following instructions, I guess. Although I didn't quite pay attention to what he said. Am I supposed to jump in? Why is this place so dark, bro? I like the pretty buttons. Ooh. Ooh, big red button that I cannot press. So do they want me to go... Can I go in here? Alright, this does absolutely nothing. We love to see it. I guess it's that big red button. That's 5. But mind control it'll await input. Okay. There's a button up there. Can I get to it? Oh. Bro, why is it so dark? This is how I came out. I guess that's the only place we could go. Can't really click anything else. All right. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
What if we turn him on? Decisions. To be a ship being controlled by the wolves. Or to lose my job. Be unemployed. Job? No job. Company? No company. Can I just walk away? The company? They took our jobs! Nope, he doesn't say anything and if I have to just walk away. Alrighty. I'll listen to the narrator for now. Free! Freedom! Are we alive that we survived?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
I did
He
it!
had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what
It'd
to
be
do,
funny if you just see
or
like
how to feel.
puppets standing
Whatever
right
life
there.
he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the
So
only
pretty.
thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the
Liberty.
immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now,
No
that
more
things
pushing
were meant to
buttons.
happen. And Stanley
Was happy.
was happy.
The happy Stanley. I did it. Complete the Stanley parable. Beat the game. And the end is never the end. Well, I got it. Maybe we should go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Maybe
Stanley
we should
decided to go
go
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
to the rep button. I'll go click the rep button one now and see what that does. Huh? Wait, this is new. This is new. What the fuck?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
The
he
rep
entered
button
the door
was
his
on the
left.
little right, right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, it's my favorite room, narrator.
Standing now in this incredible room,
Whee!
Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two.
Damn,
Now
it's just
only
like me.
half there. Just a kind of,
Tingle.
tingle.
Anything else to say? Explain to me, narrator. How do I feel?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers
Okay,
have
yeah, we've heard that
mysteriously
one.
vanished, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Whoop.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
Rare
walked straight
button.
ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
What about these doors? All right. Well,
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
alrighty. Jesus.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Just open
It's
a door.
clearly- Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now.
Okay.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That's a car. Alrighty. More down. Oh,
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
oh my god. He really said, scratch that. I don't know what you're doing here. Reset. So what would happen?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What would happen
What
if
could
I
it
go
mean?
there again?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Does it change anything? Like, that one wasn't too bad, right? I think I could get there.
When
Oh,
Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Lamau.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 rooms. My favorite number is 3, and if it's 5 rooms, the number 3 door would always be the number 3. So I think I will go through number 3. Número 3. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I'm in the back rooms. I'm in the back rooms.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
This is
Okay,
the
let's give it a
entrance.
shot. Why not?
No, 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 no! 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 Narrator, why? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. I like turning off the computers. Alright. Alright. Okay, now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay. Alright.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the
Oh
other
my
way
God.
and retrace our steps.
Alright. Narrator, what the fuck are we doing? Oh my god.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
This looks like a cabin in the
I can't quite
woods, bro.
recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know
Hi.
you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
I did it.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at
Aww.
all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that
What
win.
the fuck?
Some
I've been
people
walking.
win fair and square, and this was not one of those
Hi,
situations.
Dave.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Alright. Adventure line. Oh god. So do we push the red
All
button
right,
this
I've
time?
got a solution. This time,
Howdy,
to make
howdy.
sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
Damn.
How simple is that?
The game really said you need help. Here. That's not the way it is. Your line is wrong. I never take that line, actually. That's not the way. It should be that way. Ooh, there's a computer that's on there. Oh, I can't turn it off. It's usually that way. Making the narrator pull his hair out and walk all over his story. Yeah. So what happened to the doors? Oh, because the doors got fucked.
No, I'm down. We're living it up to the line from now on.
Okay. We're living it up to the line. Oh, that room is undone. I guess we have to go this way. All right. Big yellow line. Trademark.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
To destiny.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way,
I guess
is the
so.
story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Yeah, you're
Well,
not
I'd like
making
to
sense.
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
This
You know
guy
what?
living rent
I
free
think
in the
what we
corners
need
of my
right
mind.
now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay, so I could walk this way now. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Oh my god. The music is very loud. Okay, I'm not gonna keep doing that. I think I kind of agree with what the narrator was saying though. Like, even if you don't have a destination, I wouldn't call it a story per se, but not having a destination can still make it an adventure. An adventure. Oh, 11? Oh, we're getting from what the fuck? Question marks? Oh, number 10, 8, 7. Oh, what the fuck? I like how the narrator just stepped out. He really said, I am. Who I have no idea. It do be like that. Ooh, should I follow it like that? Is there anything this way? What the heck? Oh my god, it's a payday, it's a payday mask. I've only ever played that game like once. But I know it's from Payday. Alright. 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 Oh my god. Huh? This is so trippy. Okay. Oh,
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
what's a fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Is this a fern? What's a fern? Me when I'm meant to be listening to my boss. What's a fern? I don't think I've ever heard that. The plant? Oh. Okay. Well, it's just a plant. I wonder, so, So is this the way I was supposed to go? Why was there such a weird hallway when you looked at it that way, like this? Oh, I guess that's out of the window. I don't know why it went so trippy, but... Alright. It's a nice plant. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't know what you mean.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Whee! Maybe we could go back into that room. Everything is as meant to be.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Maybe. I mean, your line is kind of drunk, narrator. But I guess I'm supposed to follow it this way. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us?
How could you
After
have
we
done this?
trusted you. After everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Alright. He's not
You know
even
what,
saying...
Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Yes.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Agreed.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Which direction? What? Oh, okay. Alright.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Yep.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. Kind of looks like the back rooms right now, but we're here for it.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Don't acknowledge it, but I mean, this is the only way, I think. Unless I go back. Oh, it just went out. She cracked. We're in the back rooms old times. Yeah, I knew it.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
I bet the line is going to keep
important
popping in and
we mustn't
out.
squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in
SCP
turn
bet.
means that our destination
The line, new
corresponds
SCP
with the
monster.
counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Okay.
Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. Does this one open up? Nope. Okay. Oh. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
The narrator is gone.
That's really
Jesus.
how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Find a bookstore.
Well, who
Get
consulted
bored
me?
and leave.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want
Now
the game
dead
to
end,
keep
turn around for another
restarting.
dead
I don't want
end.
to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do
Okay,
it.
then just open the door. Let's leave.
And the timer stopped?
Oh,
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So,
I guess we're
okay.
just here, narrator.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Eventually.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh. Did it just end it for me? Oh.
All of his co-workers were
What the
gone.
fuck?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I didn't get an achievement or anything. That one was
No
weird.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So I guess that new content. Oh. So I guess I unlocked. Did I unlock the real ending and now I have the new content? I don't think I've done everything in the normal game, so we definitely should go back to the normal game. Oh. Look, it's the line. It's that sneaky line. I don't think I've done everything
When Stanley
here, though.
came to a set
so-
of 2 open doors. He
What
entered
did I-
the door on his left.
We did left. We did the red button to the left. Let's try maybe over here, see if there's anything else.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Oh,
hoping
yeah,
he
the
might
broom
find
closet.
an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Broom closet. What if I go in there again? Nothing happens. Okay. We must save the narrator. We're never
Coming
going
to a
back
staircase,
down.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I know for sure. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss shows. This message keeps changing too. I thought it was gonna be the same. That's the boss. Ooh. I always walk into that room. This way? Beam boom. This is a different way. Let's go up. An elevator. Oh. Huh? So is this just you just stay here forever? Bum bum. Da, 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 da. I actually enjoy elevator music. Actually, factually. It's not so bad. Nope. It's relaxing. Yeah, we just relax. Just chatting stream now. We just chat. Any plans for the weekend chat? What are we doing? What are you gonna guys be up to? I have work. But not in the evening, so nothing in the evening. We just stay here. Guess the narrator is not gonna say anything about the fact that we're just in an elevator. What if all just chatting streams play this game just to chat here? All of them! That'd be interesting. The narrator is starting to vibe though. It's a vibe. I just want him to acknowledge it. Interesante. Well, I mean, hold on. Be right back, chat. Gotta go check on some stuff. Ah, sorry about that. I had a sudden call that I needed to answer. I don't know if the narrator is gonna say anything. Guess not. One day I'll just leave it on and see if he says anything.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees. First, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No! No!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alrighty.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Maybe I should try this one again and see if I actually get the ending instead of restarting it, or should I not? I don't know. I kind of don't want to... But then this is all the same too. I don't think I could do any different decisions here.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I do wonder if there's a way to tell when something can be changed or not.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee
Unless we do we just walk into the new
in the
content.
building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I guess we did the off one. We could do the on one now, right? That's something we can do.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
I'm back. Welcome
Had
back.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I remember a lot of this game.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or
Happy.
sad, or content. Walking, eating,
I'm just
working,
gonna try to
all of it
click the
monitored
yes
and
one on
commanded
this
from
one,
this
since we
very
already did
place.
the no.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley.
I already turned that
I
off.
applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Oh.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode.
This makes me want to rewatch that
eliminating
movie with the guy
complex.
life being
How long until
built in a
detonation?
dome. Oh, yeah.
Let's say 2 minutes.
Oh.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
Okay.
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Okay.
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me,
This is open?
where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
I'm
What's
leaving.
that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Did I do like 1, 2, 3, 4,
All right, I'm in
5?
a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
3.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it,
5.
I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Okay.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
2.
I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even
4.
better.
I don't think I'll have
My
time.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what
no,
you're
I
supposed
kinda
to be
have an
doing
idea.
right now? Or did you just
Oh,
assume
that
when you
didn't
saw
do
that
absolutely
timer
nothing.
that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in
so
this
disable.
room. These numbered buttons.
Enable
No,
backup power
these
to
colored
activate.
ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in
What
this
the
place
fuck?
is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
3.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
3.
To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
Press
But
any
I'm
power
going to
to
destroy
spend
it
power to
first,
the...
so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom
Okay.
and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
What
Or will
is
you let it go
happening?
peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke.
Oh god, the
And
shake.
believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your
The shake.
inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Oh my god. That was horrible. But okay. That never... GG. I didn't understand Jack. Espantoso. Horripilante. Is there a way to know how many endings I've gotten or where can I do things and stuff? Hold on. Let me check my Steam. I want to just check something. 1, 2, 3. I've gotten 3 achievements. And there's how many achievements? 11. Okay. So I'm not too sure. I get the feeling when I have to get out of bed on a day off. Okay. I got you, homie.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I know we
Perhaps
unlocked
he had simply
the
missed a memo.
extra content, so I guess we could do something new. I just don't know how much are left over there. I guess I'm gonna do what I did first, where I died.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Where was it? How did I met? It was here and then left, I think, eventually. Where I restarted too quickly, I didn't let the
Yet
narrator
there was
tell
not a single
me.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Sure.
office.
I think I am gonna do what I told you, what I just said about
Okay, I think
the
we all
side.
know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes
Okay.
some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Okay, great. I think, was it going down to the left? Or was it on the other side? No, because this is where the mind control password shows up, right? Yeah, this is it. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
We'll do this one
Facility.
again.
Although this passageway had the word escape written
And
on
just
it,
let the
truth was
narrator
that at the end
talk.
of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I'll try to be the least
The
spoiler
door
possible.
behind him
Sure.
was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. You still have a bit on the right door. Okay, so try to experiment. Thank you. I shall. Once I go over to that side again.
As the machine whirred into motion,
I'll just do
Stanley
this
was
one
inched
again,
closer
just
and
because
closer to
I
his demise.
don't think
He
I let the
reflected that his
narrator,
life had
the
been of
second
no
narrator,
consequence
talk too much.
whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell,
I feel their
Stanley.
stuff, but they are quite specific and pretty out of the box. Gotcha. So like the very specific ones you told me about where you have to like click or
Farewell,
check some
Stanley,
stuff.
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Alrighty. Okay. We can't go that way, so it's just this way.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Here,
What
secretary room
exactly did the
before your bus.
narrator think he was going to accomplish?
So I'll give you a hint of one of those in the secretary room before your bus. Okay.
When every path you can walk
Thank
has been
you.
created for you long in advance, death
Oh, did
becomes
this get
meaningless,
bigger?
making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
2 doors. Corridor. We did go that way, so let's go this way this time, just out of curiosity. Warsaw. Alright. Fun. Fun. From my position, I am Anthony Elias, business broker. Please partner with me on very warm business. Oh. Alright, I have questions for you, sir. What is your message for today? Sincerely, Harris. Gotcha. It's the phone. Meeting room. One position. Cellar entrance would be hidden depending on how you enter. The confusion ending. Confusion ending? Vent! There's a vent? There's a vent you could go in? Disobey. Disobey. And then launch. And then in the launch there's a vent? How do... The other entrance would be hidden depending on how you enter. Maintenance vent. No, it's in the maintenance room after the room that I really like. Descending. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This place is big. Stanley's office. So if we turn it off here, or we turn it on, we just let the other chick talk. And then we'll see.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they
Can
need
you
one
see?
another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two.
Okay.
You can stop the program before they both fail.
Okay.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Oh. So did I die this time or what? Okay, we got an ending. I think that was for sure an ending. Since hold on, we are back. Another call. Sorry. Sorry about that. It's crazy how much you need to like do adult stuff on free days. Thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate it. All right. Resume.
All of his co-workers were gone.
All right.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I have some stuff to do on the right. Oh, this is different. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Right.
open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Think outside
well.
the block.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Outside the block. Outside of the block.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly
love.
love.
It's not like I can jump or anything, so...
Yes, really, really worth it being here
Oh.
in the room.
Have you told your
room
parents
so
you
utterly
haven't paid your car
captivating
extended
that
warranty?
even though all
Hold
your
on.
co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Outlook not good, so I guess that means I did not tell my parents. I don't know if you should wait more in this.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his
I'll see
overall personality.
if I can hear the
It's
whole
possible
conversation
that
on
this
this
is why
one.
everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay. Oh no. Would this always be that? I can't go back. Number one, Dad. I hate Mondays and something vanished. I guess that's the last. Dialogue. Fuel. Think outside the box.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay, well, we went down that way. That's just... And they said there's like a vent. So would the vent be in this room, or would it be in this other room? Because we already did this too. Let me see if I find, I guess, like a vent thing here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I guess doesn't really... Because it said that there should be like a vent right here, I guess, but... I do not see it. And this was just a confusing ending, I think. Alrighty. This door doesn't even open. Alright.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I guess I'll try the secretary room before the office. What? They closed the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No! My favorite room. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Money, 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 money. Oh. Business time. What the fuck did I do? I clicked something. Oh. Okay. Oh. What the fuck? I did click on something. I'm not too sure if that quite did it. Oh, right. Well, I'm gonna assume that what I clicked was correct.
Here's the door, just go.
Okay. Interessante. It's kind of hard to tell with like specific stuff, if you're doing anything different at all. Especially outside of...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Hello,
Mind
friend. How's it
Control
hanging?
Facility.
Hi, Avi. We're trying to get some endings. Some endings. But I don't want to do all that again, so... I don't think I could do anything. Because this one just kills me. I don't think I can. Oh, shit. I can go back.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Fog! Never seen this, so I can't help. It's okay. This is interesting, though, so far. Oh? Hello?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated.
Okay.
It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Okay. All right. Can I go out? Nope. Okay, I can't really touch anything else in that room. I don't think I can touch anything in this room. So what would happen?
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Okay. What if we go back up?
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it
Whoa.
the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing
It's
me.
killing me too. I'm so curious. What could it be? I got the end is never the end screen, so maybe this is a different one. Is it the boss office? Whoa!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
It's the boss's office.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Nice. We did it. I think we broke the narrator.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Okay. Alrighty, narrator. I see what you're doing there. At least the music is nice.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
Okay.
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
Okay.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
What if we... What if we go down and up again? Did the narrator break? To 888. Alrighty.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Yeah.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Nope.
I had no
First time
frame of
ever.
reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a
Of course.
landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Whee! Oh, he's not gonna acknowledge it. For the vibe!
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the
Exactly.
suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Of course.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and
slow? Sure.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting?
Yes.
You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They
Exactly.
want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling.
You just want jump
Stanley.
scares.
What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to.
Engaged.
We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
Agreed.
That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life.
Okay.
Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They
Okay.
really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh. This is different.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
I wonder, what if, can I press the button again whatsoever? No, okay. He doesn't want me to take the elevator again. Yeah, this looks like that game with perception. World peace, baby. Stage store.
Yes, here it is, just through this door.
Okay. Doing great. The
All
stage.
right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about
Almond
the nature
share
of
gum.
surprise in storytelling. and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Break a leg, champ. Stanley, my true love. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on the stage. You rock. Stanley, me, dad, age 5. Story. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we go up. Ooh, it's dark in here. Oh my god, it's bright in here. I did it, chat. Whoa. Woo. It's all a dream. The end is never the end. No! Come back here. What an ending. It was an ending.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Ooh. I'm doing this, whatever this is. Input receive. I got a second line on that. I don't know if that's eventually gonna give me a different ending too, but...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did you go into the new content door? No, I'm trying to get as much as I can done of the normal game before doing new content. I wish I could. I don't know how many times.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
How many times I gotta
Feeling a
restart for
wave
that
of
computer thing?
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Pixel. Hi,
walked
Petito.
upstairs to his boss's office.
This hasn't changed either, right? This bottom part? This is just a crazy one? Yeah, I'm not doing this one again, that's for sure. Hi, hi! Ooh, do I have that? Alright. I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours. Okay, yeah, we already read that one too. It'd be cool if touching anything in the bathroom would give me something. But nope. And then this area doesn't do anything either. Other than just being in the elevator for no reason. Can't go back down. So...
Here's the door, just go.
Alright. I guess we'll... We already did the up and down and up and down.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility. There's no way to do... let me do the one where he tells me to walk back and I'll just walk
Although
back.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet
The
his
up and down
violent
was definitely a
death.
new content, by the way. Oh, interesting.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Alrighty. We'll do that. I don't know how to ask if you did a certain one already without spoiling.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Well, I did the yes, no here, and then I exploded though. I don't know. When the bomb area happens, when the bomb
packed with television screens.
the
What
bomb part,
horrible
can I
secret
do
did this
anything
place
else in that
hold?
one?
Stanley
Or
thought to himself.
is it
Did
just
he
the
have
bomb?
strength to find out?
Is it just bomb? I can't do anything else? There's one here as well. Well, I mean, besides going forward, I'm not too sure what else can be done. I can't go back. Nope. You can break the game. Okay. I'll keep touching everything then. But
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
can't go on the
lives
edges
of
or
so
anything.
many
so.
individuals reduced to images on a screen. And
You can
Stanley,
actually do a
one
bug
of
with
them,
a share before.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh. Well, if it's some of these, I've clicked them. They don't do the chair behind you. Oh, that one? If it's that one, then yeah, I'm fucked. I can't go back there. Like that first chair, you need to get up with it. This one? Oh. Oh, like I was doing. Okay. All right. I guess. Oh. Well,
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome.
interesting.
You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do
Okay.
something about this little goof of ours. So here you go.
Here you go.
New content.
You can
You
call.
can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content?
New
Always
content.
more content, more content,
More content.
more.
Give it to
And I'm
us.
here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs.
Yes.
How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
Oh?
You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's
It's a
just
secret.
for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Well done.
Good job, you did it.
Hey.
Good job.
3, 2, 1.
Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
Jump down the catwalk.
You should have been careful.
You should have been careful.
It used to be a bug, but now it's
An ending. Yeah, now it's an ending.
I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But
Railings don't mean anything.
Good
They
job,
sure don't.
You did it. Good
Job,
job.
you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, we did it.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
fuck?
You did it. Good job. You did it.
So when the game first came out, people were doing this and nothing happened. That's hilarious. I love that for us. I definitely love that for us. Yeah, I even did it. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well. We did 2 hours of this game, so I might just call
All
it.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
The chair
Stanley decided
move
to go
works
to the
again.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
The
missed a
chair
memo.
move works again. Like that ending, doing it
No
again.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace
I
of
know
his
for sure though.
co-workers.
I'm doing something with a computer that's happening. I think it's right here. No, not again. Oh, like doing that somewhere else with a chair. Okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the
Yes.
office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
There's not a pink one in this one. That's a new content one. Not too sure then.
When Stanley came to a set of two
I
open
think I'll
doors,
try
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
with
perfectly well.
the
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
place
employee lounge first, just to admire
with
it.
the
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business.
instead
Stanley
of
took
going
the
left,
first
we'll
open
just
door
go
on his
forward
left.
again. See if I have anything I could touch to.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
All right. Oh, right. Yeah, I have to check that one again. You're right.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten
Instead
off on
of
the wrong foot
walking
here.
into the
I'm not
office,
your
well,
enemy.
into the wife room, I could walk
I
away.
realize that investing your trust in
Think
someone else can
glass.
be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Don't lie
Please,
to me.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your
Your
life.
life.
She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Yes, I'm reaching
to
out.
Reach out to her. If you can
Don't pick
truly
up the phone?
place your
Oh, okay.
faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I was gonna pick it up and do like walk away from the room because I didn't do that. Alrighty. Oh,
As Stanley picked up the phone,
Oh.
a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with
That's
radiance,
smart.
but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
yes.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
The rustling papers.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Okay.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible.
The best
I
endings
can't
are
believe
all
it.
really
How
hard
had I
to
not
find.
noticed it sooner?
That's fair.
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh? Breaking the
I
fourth
can't
wall?
believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Okay.
Please observe this helpful instruction
video. All right.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Agreed.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
I also agree.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Rupert?
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Ew, he just made a burger out of a
years
cricket.
Of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Hi, Frijol.
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and
How
crack."
about you? Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
I want
just
some more
remember
cafecito,
that in the
actually.
vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
You
But
found
not
any
to
cute
worry.
coffee places
Now
there
that
yet?
you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Not quite. I did go to a brunch place called Dick's, and it was good, but it's not like coffee places in Puerto Rico. Like, coffee places in Puerto Rico are very different than here. I miss them. I think that when I visit back the island, I'll probably go to a coffee shop every single day when I visit, because it's just, honestly, maybe hasta una panaderia, because panaderias are not a thing here quite. Like, they're not quite a thing. So, like, I miss pan sobao so much. Like, pan sobao, unas tostadas de pan sobao, I miss them dearly. Anyways. Okay, we just go this way then. Okay. Ooh, panaderia. I love pan sobao and panaderias. Oh, we're going back. No, we're going back.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Dang.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
All right. So you're scared. Can I go in this place? Oh, I wonder if... I can't be real. There's a truck down there. Los cafecitos locales aquí might be a Puerto Rico thing, or like not a global thing, ahora que lo pienso. Yeah, I agree, honestly. It's just Puerto Rico does it differently. And I miss it entirely. Just like the overcomplicated coffees and brunches with fruits and stuff. It's so good. I miss it so much. Nothing is open. Okay.
Almost there.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Can I not go back? Clicking things just in case. Wants me to go left. Oh. Okay. Can't open that one either. I wonder if this game has, like, more game Easter eggs, because we did see the mask for Payday. Alright.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Okay.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Hola!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah. No thanks.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Can I not go back? I think I broke the code. I broke the coding of the game. Okay, so I already went left. I guess we really do have to go this way. Okay. Alrighty. Also, let's beat up your internet, frijol.
Oh, it's ruined.
I do.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
What was the reason?
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever.
Yep.
Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that
Forever and
way.
ever.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's
I
the
go
answer?
up.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
I want to go to that door.
I have to.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Alrighty.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows
I
how
do
to
also
do what
want
I
to
tell
use
him
more
to.
like
He understands that if I say to
pantalla
do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
with different outfits
That
and
thought
stuff.
hadn't even occurred
Eventually.
to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh,
My story.
my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so we already broke the game, so let's just listen to him this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
I
find
always
an
wanted
answer
to wear
there.
like big earrings, pero me lastre. Yeah, you know, I don't think I could wear like super big ones, but just like fresita and things that are small like the ones you have sometimes. I can't go into the broom closet. Oh,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
there's not a downstairs? Okay, okay, okay. This is not a bathroom anymore? Okay, okay, okay. We can't click anything here. Can we go this way? This doesn't even open either. That's definitely different. It's green
Stepping
now.
inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Ay, tengo unos
unraveled,
libros que I think
Stanley
you would
wondered in
like.
disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath.
I'm reading more of that, the author for the book of the college setting. She has like a, I don't know if it's like a werewolf type, like, guy, wolf, book, something.
Stanley spoke the code.
But I need to get it.
Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Because I like her, the way she writes books. But yeah, do let me know.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me,
Yes,
did you?
I do.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Which, by the way, there's more of the,
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this
the
one
Lower Olympus
single
books,
thing for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
wants them, because I know he was collecting them. Just let me know because they sell them there,
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, that was a decision.
Stanley? Hello?
Hello?
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward.
Yeah, I think there's like 5 books already on the series that are printed out, so.
Anything? This is more important than you can ever know.
Aw.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Aw.
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Aw. The poor narrator.
Wait.
He sounds so sad. Holy shit.
Decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Oh.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Sad grandpa. Sorry, Leroy. Leroy. Damn, do I have to do all that, like with the phone and everything, just to speak the words to the the door? That's crazy. Well, here we go. Phone and all that stuff.
Co-workers were gone.
Oh wait.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
As I know you can't, but they may change it, so don't know. Check out the windows. Check out the windows. Can't seem to find that. It's just white. The computer that was doing the pink code thing that hasn't shown up again in a while. I might try for that door, like that place where we were at, and do the shark whatever 115 thing. Before anything else. So bear with me, chat.
When Stanley came to a set of
Well,
two
we go
open
to
doors,
the...
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
and
first,
we still need to
just
do the
admire
phone
it.
where I pick it up and don't
And here it was,
go,
the lounge.
and I
But
don't
eager
go
to get
inside the
back to
room
business,
with the
Stanley took the
wife.
first open door on his left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Scout!
Look, Stanley,
Hi!
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
How are
story
ya?
has been about nothing but you all this time.
Hola,
There's someone
soy
you've been
Pixel.
neglecting, Stanley.
¿Cómo
Someone you've
estás
forgotten
este
about.
jueves?
Please, stop trying to make every
Scout.
decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Oh.
She's been waiting.
Oh no, Pixel se volvió Alexa. El clima de hoy es soleado. Tal vez habrán algunas brumas en la tarde. Abríguese bien. Imagine. If only. I'd be paid a lot if that was... Wait. What happened? Where isn't... Oh, fuck. Okay. Thank God.
That's her, Stanley. Oh, no. You can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Alexa Boricua. No, see, Alexa Boricua, it would be way different. It would be like,
Stanley picks
mira,
up the
papo.
phone. He's taken to
Hoy
an apartment where he finds his
va a
wife,
llover
and the two pledge
y se va a
themselves to
inundar.
one another.
Porque en
Music
Puerto Rico
comes
todo
in,
se inunda,
fade to
bro.
black, roll credits.
So ponte una
Not picking up
bota,
the phone is actually somehow an
forget
incorrect
about
course
la
of action.
sombrilla.
How is
You're
that
gonna
even
get wet
possible?
anyways.
None of these
So
decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful
just
choices?
buy a canoe,
What
bro.
did you... Wait a second. Did I just see...
Adoro tu
No,
acento.
that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Gracias.
You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe
Vamos a
I
bregar
was
con
so
la
mistaken.
situación
This
ahí
is
como
why
se
you've been able to
pueda.
make correct and incorrect
Pero va a
choices. And to
llover.
think I've been letting
Es
you
más,
run around in
constrúyete
this
el arca de
game for so
Noé.
long. If you'd made any more
We might
wrong
need
choices,
it.
you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment
And
so we can educate you
in a
properly
video.
on safe
Yes.
decision-making in the real world. Please observe
Se
this
viene el
helpful instructional
aguacero.
video.
Choice.
Viene
It's the
lluvia
best
y con
part of
cojones,
being a
bro.
real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example,
Thank you for the
in this scenario,
sub.
a
Gracias,
hypothetical real
gracias.
person named Rupert has a choice.
Enjoy your
He could invent a
emotes.
machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make
Which I
life
should be
better
getting
for all
animated
people.
emotes, new ones
Or he
soon.
could spend years of hard work
Very
forgetting how to
exciting.
read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself
Se
speaking
viene
with a person
diluvio.
who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person
Oh
is
my
not
God.
real. Allow the person to finish their
Ojo.
thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue
Ojo,
talking.
viene agua
Turn to a
y
partner and practice
encojona.
saying, "My goodness, is
There's
it
still quite a few
4:30?
original
I'm
endings
supposed to be
left,
having
but you can
a
enter the
back
new
sack
content
and
room
crack."
whenever. I still have two
Excellent.
things that I want to do
Making
on
choices
this
on a regular
side.
basis is the
This
best
one that I'm
part
trying,
to a
and
healthy
then
decision-making process. Most medical
going
professionals
to
recommend
the
making
wife
at least
area.
8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Vaya vele
And
carajo.
finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant
vienen cats
contribution
and
to the
dogs
world,
from
just
the
remember
sky.
that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
In the first room after
and the
leaving, there's
feeling
one as
should
well.
subside.
Ooh, thank you.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
Thanks.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to
Whee!
worry. Now that you're properly informed on good
Whee!
decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Yep. On our way. You got one more in your office. Ooh, crazy. Let's go, let's go.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
You got one
that
more.
story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction
Part
gets
of me
any
wanted to
worse.
jump into that rail too, but I don't think
seems
it's an
this place
option.
is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Alrighty. Do a flip if you do. I guess I'll have to do it whenever it doesn't have a railing. I'll try it sometime. Hi, Racery! I completed the Pokedex with help of a friend with the what's the dolphin and some other ones were the only annoying ones, but
Almost
Dark
there.
Tales helped me.
Don't take the door on the left. Back to the correct ending. The story will
Yeah.
have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in
First
the real
Pokedex
world.
I've ever completed in my life. I might go
Now
back
remember,
to it just
all you need to do
to
is behave exactly as Stanley would.
do the
that
school
means
stuff.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
TLC 1
I'm
pixel.
quite sure you'll be up to the
We'll
task.
see.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
if they ever
All
put it on
right.
sale, maybe.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh fuck. Queen. But when does Nintendo games ever go on
Yet there
sale,
was not
right?
a
That's
single
so
person
rare.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
All right.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next
Do I
to it.
actually have to speak?
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115.
Night
Was
Shark
this the code to open
115?
the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Okay.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. That doesn't fucking work, chat. Night Shark 115!
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
I
He spoke
it.
into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 111. 115, I think.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Oh, this
Please
is just...
speak the code
So
into
there's
the
no
receiver.
way for me
Otherwise,
to...
we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
So this is just us being funny. Ha ha. This was actually
Okay,
not...
fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
That's lame. Okay. Revelio! We hate to see it. Anyways. Alrighty.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
What could it
decided to go to the
mean?
meeting room.
What
Perhaps
could
he
it-
had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Thank you for the hydrate.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it
Every
didn't make
little
a
thing
single
in the
difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I don't know why the computer with the pink squares isn't showing up anymore. Okay. Oh my god. So doing the whole phone again, but then I pick it up and then I don't. And then I don't follow my wife into the room, I guess. Or check the chairs in the first room again. The chairs. There's multiple chairs?
Bing bang!
Oh, I thought the Bing Bong was part of the fucking game. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my, why did that Bing Bong? Oh shit. Oh, okay. Jump off the rail. Yeah, I want to do the jump off the rail one. Well, I mean... Okay. Oh! Oh! No.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty
Whoa.
commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So,
Nice.
now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Yep.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
Oh.
Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How
Okay.
long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option.
Okay.
Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact,
Who
I'm
is
just going
Stanley?
to say that no one who's
Our
listening
buddy.
to this is lucky.
Our buddy Stanley.
Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. So do I just press yes now?
Huh?
Oh no, I can't press anything. Oh, so am I supposed to restart then? Do we just stay here forever and ever and ever and ever and ever? Whew. Oh, yan. Yeah, I guess so.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What? Okay. Oh. Yeah, that one computer with pink squares is not showing up again at all. At all, at all.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Let's try to do a flip.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It was okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Blue.
Stanley walked through the red door.
But I don't like red. But I don't like red. Only in blood. If it's blood, then yes. But blue is so pretty. Blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Blue.
Stanley walked through... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Thanks.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Murder.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
3.
Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really?
It's my favorite
Maybe
number.
next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Oh. The Stanley's Worldwide Leaderboard. First. Total's door opened. Huh? Did you know that 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? Only the first 3 of players chose. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. Oh. This whole time I'm thinking Stanley from the Big Cubs. Ha 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 ha. Oh. 98.9% are more attractive.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Nope.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Okay.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game,
What the fuck?
baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Okay.
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
4 hours? I can't be here for hours.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful...
Dang, somebody was here for hours just saving the baby? That's crazy.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh.
Aha! Fascinating.
Oh,
What do you
thank
think
you
this
for the
game is
hydrate.
about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Yeah, this is that one game that you can't
Yes,
speak,
that
right?
must be.
Like your
What a
noises,
fascinating venture into the
the
experience
monsters
of
or
total
the things
mental
hear it.
depravity.
I've seen some
So
stuff.
far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Oh. Night Cajero de VIP. Huh. Nope. But you can get VIP. I'll gift it to you. You a friend.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
Okay.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions.
I
no
take
path
this
to follow.
more
You
than
can just go
Minecraft.
in
I
any-
don't love Minecraft, so.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
Okay.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Okay.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh. What the heck? This is the
Wonderful.
game with the
See,
cars.
This is exactly what I had in
Rocket
mind.
League?
Just a nice big box for you to run around in.
Yeah,
There isn't
Rocket
any
League.
possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Amazing.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
That ball is kind of far from me.
Hold on. What are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Stanley! Oh, fuck. I'm falling and I can't get out. Oh. Oh. Whoa, this is OG Stanley. OG. Oh. The one that was a mod for Half-Life 2. Oh. I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to be going. But these feet were made for walking. Ooh, that looks... Ooh. That looks interesting over here. I guess we're in the back rooms again. Different back rooms, but back rooms nonetheless. Oh. Okay, well, I can't do anything in this room, even though it looked like I could do something. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
Yeah.
He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. Oh. On. And we for sure.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if
Oh,
a
is that
crucial
another
outcome
ending?
fell
Just
under
closing
his
the door?
responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except
Nice.
badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me.
Nothing will break me.
In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
Damn.
But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Even closer?
Here it comes.
Okay. Nice. Closure. Give me one quick second. La misma vaca. Era una vaca lechera, una vaca de verdad. Ay. I don't know if we could do another ending before. If we could have like a quick one before ending. I'm gonna try. Because I don't know if going to the blue doors is gonna be like way too fast. But you can make the office one the secretary bus. Well, isn't that what I did? Oh, fuck. I thought that was the one I did when I was clicking the buttons and stuff. Nope. Man, this game is so specific.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them.
Oh.
It was only a matter of time.
Oh. And I haven't seen the computer that does the thing. In a bit. It's super specific. That's cringe. Where's the person that's following me? Huh? Come fight me! Catch me outside! How about that? Huh. Maybe we could do the yes on this one, too. I don't know, the chair one. We could get a yes. I don't know how worth it is, though. The other colored door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, we could do the phone one, too. Let me just try.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
The phone
room,
one
and
with the
Stanley knew it
wife. I think I
perfectly
could
well.
manage this.
Perhaps
It's a
he
lot
wanted
of
to stop by the
hearing
employee
the
lounge
stuff.
first, just to admire it. It was okay.
Or I guess we could... Blue door is also
eager
a
to
choice.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I guess we could... Is the jumping one...
Stanley was so bad at
Would the
following
jumping one
directions, it's
have a
incredible he
different one?
wasn't
I don't
5
remember if
years ago.
there was different endings towards that door.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
Could I
we've
get
gotten off
something
on the
different
wrong foot
out
here.
of there?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I really don't
realize that
remember.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh, that's the blue door, blue-red door? Okay.
What? Really?
Right.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Okay, red door this time.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Right.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Okay.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
Ah,
isn't it?
majestic.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Oh, magical.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I don't know.
No. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Whoa.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Do a flip. If I go back. Oh, he doesn't say anything. Okay, then we gotta do a flip. Yeah, that's what I tried walking back, but he doesn't say anything.
No!
Yeet! Oh.
Oh, thank God.
I lived.
You lived.
Again!
You have me. No. No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Whee!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Oh, he's walking slower.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Third time's the charm, baby.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
My brain cells.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
That's so sad.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Okay. It is sad.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
See, but you don't want me to be here, so... We can't stay there forever, narrator. Oh wow, he's walking so slow. I really broke my ankles. I broke my ankles. My ankles. Oh. poor narrator.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, that poor narrator. Well, I think I'm gonna leave the new content and some other stuff for later. I gotta figure out some stuff and try to upload some. Oh, Siggy, thank you so much for the resub. 12 heckin' month. Pog. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Big heckin' love bite. But yeah, I think I will call it there for Stanley.